I don't know why I'm being stupid. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna what I usually do is I'll do like live videos and stuff like that, and then I will record them and then I will post them. The reason I post them is because I don't know. This actually suffices as a video anyways. So hopefully you guys do come on. Hi. Hello, hello. Okay, so I want to talk about what the hardest part of fasting is because the hardest part of fasting isn't really the eating part or the not eating part. The hardest part of fasting, I believe, is actually like the emotional stuff that comes up. Hi, Austin. Hi, Austin. The hardest part of fasting, you guys, is literally the part where it's like you have to deal with all the stuff that comes up on the inside. Like when you start having to deal with loneliness and you start having to deal with depression and you start having to deal with all the anxiety stuff that keeps coming up, or you actually have more time to now deal with your emotions and stuff. That's what I think the hardest part of fasting is. I don't think that the non-eating part, like that's not the hard part, because technically it's that emotion that says you have to eat right now, you have to eat right now, you have to eat right now, when you're not really hungry. The only reason you're reaching for food is because you just want to reach for food, not because you're hungry. And what I've found is we emotionally eat to try to you're trying to feed an emotion, not necessarily feeding like how you like. Sorry guys, I'm getting used to this like whole chatting up on YouTube thing too. I don't know how to do it yet. So if you guys come in and stuff, hi. If I don't catch your name as it's going through my screen, I'm so sorry. But I promise you, I love you guys so much for watching. I really, really do. But the hardest part is the emotional part. It's the anticipation of what's going to happen. It's the he said, thank you for fasting for us. I ain't fasting for nobody. Nobody. How are you gonna benefit from me fasting for you? Austin, you know I'm not praying when I'm doing these fasts. Like sometimes I'm not praying. This is not a prayer fast. This is a get skinny fast or mentally right fast. And so it's just different things. It depends on what my goal is, you guys. If my goal is to be mentally strong, what I do when I'm fasting is I will like map it out on paper. So I do a lot of soul searching because I want to be mentally so strong that it doesn't matter what life throws at me, I will be resilient against all things. Like I will fight back my hardest. Like there's nothing that's going to get me down. That's the attitude that I have when it comes to fasting. And so I feel like people need to have the tools. Okay, let me give you guys an example, right? One thing that really annoys me is like people in jail, the ones that get like sent into like the confinement, that's what it's called. People that get sent to confinements and stuff to deal with their emotions. The person doesn't even have the tools, and you're sending them to go deal with emotions that they usually run away from. That makes no sense to me. Do you know what that means? It means we don't care about you. Kill yourself. That's literally what you're telling someone. And so if you jump into fasting and you don't have the tools to be able to deal with your emotions, it's actually kind of sad, because then it's going to deter you from fasting. It's going to cause you to look at fasting a certain way. So if you have a lot of baggage on the inside and those things start coming up when you're fasting, sometimes you're going to quit. It's going to cause you to quit. It's going to cause you to look at fasting like sideways. Like, is this really for me? I don't think fasting is for me. You know, you guys have heard people say that, like, I don't know about that fasting thing. I don't think that fasting is for me. I don't feel like fasting is this or that fasting is that. It's because you don't have the tools to be able to do what you're setting out to do. But when you have the tools to be able to deal with your emotions, to be able to regulate, it's a lot easier. Like sometimes when I'm like fasting, I'm like, this is just too easy. Because fasting is easy when you have the tools to be able to deal with the hard parts, right? So the hard parts are what happens when anxiety shows up? What happens when you have to face fear? What happens when you have to deal with those emotions that you've been running away from for the longest of times? What happens then? And if you have the tools to be able to deal with them, you're in a better position. You're in a better position. And so here's the good part. In the group that I want to go ahead and set up, I'm going to give you guys the tools. I want to be able to provide you with the tools to be able to do the fast. I want to be able to provide you with the tools, or I'm going to be able to provide you with the tools that you can anticipate what's going to happen. Because when you know, like, hey, at 5 p.m., this is going to happen, you're not surprised by it. It doesn't catch you off guard. And then you don't have anxiety about it because you know beforehand what's going to happen. And I think that's why people like the daily vlogs of what's happening during the fast, is because I'm literally telling you the stuff that my body is going through every single day. That's why we're attracted to those videos. And if you know what your body is going to go through, it makes it a lot easier to go through that process, because it takes the guessing out of it, because the guessing freaks out our minds. Our minds are freaked out by stuff we don't know yet. So we're constantly anticipating the next move, anticipating the next step, even though it hasn't even happened yet. You know what I mean? So it takes the anxiety out of it when you have the tools and you have the means to be able to do what you want to do. And that's what I want to do. So if you are interested in that group, I posted it last night in the other video that I posted last night. I definitely said, if you're interested in the private group that we're going to have to be fasting together every single week, or just having the tools to be able to regulate how you feel emotionally, because for me, fasting has really, really helped me make a vid with my brother. That's funny. He's around here somewhere. I don't know where he is. He's somewhere around here. But if you want me to be able to provide you with the tools, you know, he's done a 7-day fast before. You should ask him about it. He's done a 7-day fast. But let me tell you, it was actually a surprise fast because he didn't know it was going to be happening. That's why I think that worked. So I picked him up from the airport and I said, oh, by the way, there's no food at home, so I guess we're fasting. That's literally how we started. And so I made it to day 5 and I was like, yeah, he did. I baked a cake. And that was my downfall. I ate the cake after I baked the cake, you know, because it was delicious. But he kept on going and he got to day 7. He was shocked that he got to day 7. But I think, and the funniest thing is when we were doing the fast together, it makes it a lot easier if you're doing the fast with someone. Because normally when I'm doing the fast and he's eating, oh, it's hard. I have to lock myself away because it's like, dude, oh my God, you're eating again. Like, really? You know I'm fasting. Why are you cooking today? Today of all days. Why? But when he did that fast, we actually looked at each other and we would tell each other, we're like, dude, this is a lot easier than I thought it would be, because that was the first time I'd gone beyond 3 days fast. Like, every single time I'd always stuck to like 3 days. That was the first time that I'd gone beyond the 3 days, and then I kept on going. And I'm like, I'm not hungry. Why do we feel like we're hungry when we are not hungry? Sometimes it's literally your emotions. Your emotions are like, you hear that voice that's like, eat it, eat it, eat it. And it's pushing you to eat and you're not even hungry. Ask yourself the next time you reach for a banana or you reach for something to eat, am I really hungry right now? Or am I eating just because I'm supposed to eat right now? Or I usually just eat right now? Because we program our bodies that way, where the brain just sends chemicals that says, hey, it's time to eat again, give us some food. But if you really take some time, like for example, the times that you're really, really busy with work, your mind doesn't really think about food. You can literally go all day and you haven't eaten and you don't feel some type of way. Do you see what I'm saying? We're so programmed. It's sick. It's sick how much we put stuff in our mouth and we don't even let our bodies do what our bodies need to do, or take a break and heal ourselves. And because we stuff ourselves so much, we don't realize that our foods are chemically laced to mess up our brain. And when you have stuff that's messing up your brain, you're gonna be emotionally out of whack. That's my interest right there, is I wanna help people be emotionally healthy, where you feel good. I want to help people feel good. And that's what my coaching thing is all about. My coaching thing is I want well-being for everybody. I don't want people feeling, you're eating good food. Why are we eating food and we feel depressed? Why are we eating food and it spikes anxiety? Why are we eating food and your emotions are all out of whack? Those times when you're craving sugar, if you don't get sugar, I feel like I'm so frustrated. It's like a crack addict. I feel like food is the one legal drug in our country. Food in America is a legal drug. That's literally how I feel at this point, because I'm like, it's killing us. Yet I'm like, give me more. I have to have more. Give me some more. And we don't realize that it's killing us. It's detrimental. Your body needs a break. Every now and then, you got to give your body a break so your body can heal itself, so it can go through a detoxifying process where it gets rid of things that it does not need. It doesn't matter if you have health conditions, it doesn't matter if you're trying to lose weight. I'm talking generally for everyone. You have to give your body a period of time where your body needs to go through the process of just detoxifying and healing and just resting. It's good for your body to just get some rest. Please be kind to your body. Be kind to your body. So I pretty much hopped on here to say, you said, I noticed some stuff is different about you. What's different about me? Oh, my boobs are different. If it's my boobs are definitely different. They're not as large anymore. See, look, do you see how proportionate they are to my body now? Look how itty bitty they are. I got the smallest size. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited about them because now you can actually see my shoulders and like, see, don't I look fit? I look fit. Before, I felt like my boobs were hindering me from being great. They were just humongous. They were like covering, but now that means I have to actually exercise because if my stomach, it's the truth. I'm telling the truth. Because now if I don't exercise, then you're really gonna notice. Because before, my boobs were so huge that you didn't notice how big my tummy was. You see? So now I actually have to do the work. That's why I'm getting back to fasting. It's not TMI. You know I'm always TMI though. Like, I don't know why you're surprised. Like, I'm always TMI. But I feel like too much information is a good thing. It helps you bond with people. I'm just trying to bond with people. Listen, if you got huge tatas and you want to reduce them. More power to you, because I feel great. I feel good. I feel so good because now I can wear whatever. I don't have to like go specifically pick stuff that I don't have any filter. I don't think I'm meant to have filter. I think some people are not meant to have filters, and I'm one of those. Just saying. I'm glad I'm married to somebody that doesn't mind me not having filters still, but I don't have to pick out outfits now specifically like to cover boobs or is my boob going to fit? Nobody wants that kind of life. I'm done with that. So I'm excited. I can wear whatever I want to wear now. If I want to wear a super low V thing, I can wear whatever I want to wear. I feel freedom. It makes me feel like I'm free. I love these tits. I love my tits. They're still healing though. I'm only I got it done on the 30th. So it's been about, has it been like 2 weeks? No, it's been less than 2 weeks. So maybe like 9-10 days now or something, and I can move, but it's still like incisions still feel kind of funky or whatever and stuff like that. But anyways, I digress. I am really, really excited about being able to help people in the private community that I'm going to have on Facebook and stuff like that. And I've already been like mapping out like stuff to give you guys, and just a journal. I'm really excited about the journal, you guys. I'm really excited because I feel like so many people are going to enjoy it. I've also mapped out, yes, that's what makes me me. I'm like, that's what makes it me. Yeah, so I'm really, really excited. Let me end this video because I can go on. I can ramble a lot. I can talk a lot. So let me end this video. It's at 13 minutes, almost 14 minutes already. So I'm going to end the video. I'm going to actually post it because this is going to be my video of the week. Hey, oh, and I want to know, for those of you that are going to be hopping on later or that are going to be watching after live or after this video goes up or whatever and stuff like that, just give me a thumbs up if you want me to do live videos, because Saturdays are a really good day for me to just hop on here and like meet you guys and chat with you guys and kind of have like personal relationships, you know? Like, I feel like the world needs more hold my hand, you know, or a lot more connection. And I am such a connection kind of person. Like, I'm that person that's like, I meet someone and I start randomly asking you about yourself because I love having that interaction or that human connection. So I ask a lot of questions. I'm very invasive. I don't care. I want to get to know people. And so I do that a lot. And so follow me on all my social media pages: Facebook, AudreyAtuka; Instagram, AudreyAtuka on all platforms, including Twitter. I don't tweet anything. I don't do tweets. I don't do any of that. But I'm very active on Instagram, and I'm gonna get more active because I'm purposefully doing that this year. I want 2019 to be the best year ever. I want people that encounter me to say, oh my God, she's freaking amazing because she was there for me. That's what I want people to say. I want people to say, she was nice to me. She cared. I reached out. She was a friend and she gave me good advice or whatever. Of course, there's going to be people that are going to say negative things or whatever. That's always there. At this point, I've gotten to a point in my life where God has taken me through a lot of trainings where it's like, I don't give two shits if you don't like me at this point. And I think I love that fasting does that to you. Fasting makes you like so freaking tough. And then even the times when stuff happens, you're just so chill. When I'm fasting, I am the chillest person. Like stuff could be like chaos and I'm just like, interesting. So I love that. Anyways, fasting makes you more powerful. It makes you more powerful mentally. It makes you stronger physically. You get leaner and fit, and you just look nicer. Your body's more resilient. Your body can heal itself quicker. What else happens when you're fasting? Fasting has so many benefits. There's a video that I want to make about how fasting expands your lifespan. It literally extends your lifespan. So you don't want to die young? Shoot, you better get on this fasting life. And it kills cancer cells. There's a lot of studies that show that if you fast for 7 days, you actually get rid of all the cancer cells in your body. So if that doesn't get people, I don't know what's going to get people, but it heals different ailments and stuff like that. So fasting has given me glowy skin. When I tell you my skin is on point, this girl don't shower sometimes. I'm just going to be real. I don't shower sometimes. Yeah, I know. It's winter. It's real cold outside. Like, dude, and my skin though, buttery. It's glowy. Can't tell me nothing. My skin is on point. Okay. Fasting has done that for me. I feel like fasting just all around has been really, really good to me. I know that if I gain drastic amount of weight, like if I just binge eat, I know exactly how to lose it, which is powerful because it puts me back in control, because for so long I was so down. I had boys back to back and the weight was just getting me so down. Now I'm like, I could pig out on vacation, come back home, give me 2 weeks, I'm back in shape. That's powerful. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Remember that it is your light that causes other people to be free to be themselves. So me being myself causes you to be yourself. You don't know it's happening, but it's happening. I will talk to you guys in another video. Ciao. Take care, guys. Don't forget to watch other videos. And if you're not subscribed, I'm not sure about you. Please go ahead and subscribe.